We also got news on the equipment front, which is not something we talk about very often in the show. Some edge rushers getting a new look here. And the two specifically are Brian Burns and Kayvon Thibodeaux. And I gotta say, one of them is just looks cool. One of them gets like Justin Tuck kind of like vibes almost to a certain degree. And here's your photo, guys. So Brian Burns literally has Spida on his face mask, on his visor now, with like a little bit of a hologram-esque kind of shine to it there. And Kayvon Thibodeaux just got a weird arrangement of triangles now on his face mask. But with the actual visor hooked up to it, it looks good. Like, I know, like, again, we don't talk too much about equipment, again, of players because, quite frankly, it doesn't usually matter. But when you're on defense, especially when you're an edge rusher, if you can get some kind of psychological edge, like, listen, there are players that I remember watching growing up, and Justin Tuck obviously is one of those guys. Just the equipment made them look a little more boss than they technically are. You know what I mean? Like, there was a little bit of a look to them at that point because of that. You know?
Well, if you could put someone off edge, right? So the quarterback position is one of the most under pressure positions in all of sports. So, like, you have to, like, you're the leader of the team. Like, no matter what happens, it's always your fault. You're worried about, your offensive line keeping, like, you out of pressure, but, like, you have to look for the people that open down the field. You have to be responsible for calling audibles on the field. Like, you're the one that's going to be the face of, no matter what happens, you're pretty much the face of that offense. So you're already on a mental edge every time you snap the ball, just thinking about like the pressure of all that comes to you. You have 300-pound men, 400-pound men running at you to literally take you to the ground and hit you as hard as they can. And even if they don't hit you, that little extra edge of the psychological goes a long way because you might make a mistake throwing the ball. Even though you don't get the hit, if you make him short throw the ball, throw it over, get the interception because he just was too afraid to just want to get rid of that ball.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's a psychological win.
Now, I'm going to give you a very clear example of why and how this is a psychological thing here. Let's look at this player here. And let's see. And Rob, you and I did not talk about this beforehand. It's not in the show notes. So I don't mean like put you on the spot in a bad way, but I want to see if you're going to recognize who this player is, because I got to be honest with you. I might be able to guess and based on maybe the number know who it is, but I'm probably not going to know otherwise at that point there. What is going on here? What is this comment we got on Facebook here?
It's
I don't even know what's going on here. What is going on? Anyway, this seems like a weird spam thing here. We're just going to delete this. You know what the bad thing is? It's now on the screen with the comments. I'm just going to turn that off. There we go. Anyway, let's see if you know who this player is without the helmet and visor mask combo he's kind of known for.
Who is that? I'm gonna try to guess.
Now listen, he looks like a very friendly guy, doesn't he? Like a very happy, friendly guy.
And he looks like he likes Duck Dynasty.
You want to know what he looks like on the field with the helmet on?
Yes.
That was Gilbert Brown, the Gravedigger.
And that's why he covered up his face, because he looked like a 6-year-old boy.
Look at the difference. Like I said, don't tell me that's not a psychological edge. Like that is he especially that smiling like that. He's smiling like the baby from Dinosaur Show back in the 90s.
Not the mama.
Anyway, I'm just saying, like, don't tell me that's not a psychological edge. So I'm kind of glad to see it, especially on Kayvon's spot, because I don't want to say he's soft, but some people have accused him of that. Like I don't like it's hard for me to say that per se, but some people have said that, and I think a lot of it honestly is more his size and that he's soft. He's a little undersized for the position to a certain degree. But like I said, I like it. I can't hate it, and I actually, as much as it's not as much a psychological thing and a scare the opponent kind of thing for Brian Burns, that does look pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And watch, that's the like merchandise like you wouldn't believe probably.
They're gonna sell like the Macho Man visors saying Spider across.
Oh
them.
yes,
I
there you
will buy
go.
it, and I will buy them. And
Especially
listen,
if it has the wrong jersey number.
100%.
All righty, guys.
Brian Burns, when did you become 69?
Wait, that's Brian Botano's jersey. The wrong Brian.
Thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip,
then you will love the full episodes too.
find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please